Okay, what if the question is asking us this? What is the radius of a circle whose circumference is 36 pi? You see how we change the word area to the circumference. Here we have to use the formula for the circumference of the circle instead. And let me demonstrate that by drawing a picture first. So we will have a circle right here. And we also need to have the center of the circle. Let's put a dot in the middle. And then from the center to the circle, this right here will be the radius. The radius is only halfway. And now, what does circumference mean? Unlike area is the amount of space that we have inside of the circle. You can imagine how big a pizza is. That's area. But then for circumference, it's the following. Imagine yourself, it's on the circle. Let's just say you're right here at this point. And what you will do is, you start right here and you want to run around the circle exactly one time, like this. And the circumference of circle measures how long this distance is, running around the circle exactly one time. And here's the formula for that. C stands for the circumference and it's given by the formula 2 pi r. And this means we are going to multiply the 2, the pi, and the r together. When we don't have any operations indicated in between of letters and numbers, it's implied that we are going to multiply them together. It's just a way of writing down formulas in algebra. Okay, now we have this formula. You see 2 times pi times r, and then we are trying to get 36 pi. The pi already match. Now we just have to worry about 2 times one number for r will give us the 36. So we just have to ask ourselves, r should be what? So that 2 times r will be 36. We know that 2 times 18 will be 36. Therefore, r has to be the number 18. And we solve the question by thinking this way. And let me just convince you guys by plugging the 18 into the formula right here. So we see the circumference will be 2 times pi. And this time, let me emphasize the multiplications by putting a dot in between. The r, we know it's 18. If I have 18 right here, when we do 2 times 18, that will give us 36 pi. And we don't need to multiply all the pi. And then that's exactly the circumference and match with our question right here. So r is equal to 18. That's answer choice B. So if the question is asking us for the circumference, this is how we do it. But then I would also like to show you guys the more algebra way to solve for the r instead of just think about it backwards. Here we go. We still have to know the formula though. C is equal to 2 pi r. And from the question, we know that the circumference is 36 pi. That means C will be 36 pi. We will plug in the 36 pi into the C. So this is how it looks like. 36 pi, and then the rest will stay the same. That's equal to 2 pi r. And then in algebra, you see that we want to solve for the r because that's the question. We want to get r by itself. Here we have 2 times pi times r. Even though there's no multiplications written, but it's implied that we have multiplications. So you can emphasize that if you would like by putting dots. And then to get r by itself, you have to do the opposite of these operations. The opposite of multiplications is to divide. So I'm going to divide. Let's get rid of the 2 first, so we can divide the 2 on both sides. This 2 and that 2 will cancel out. And you see, I also have to divide the 2 on the other side. This pi is multiplied with the r. We will also have to divide the pi. So I can just put on a pi right here, so that this pi and that pi can cancel. But then I will also have to divide the pi on the left hand side. And now we have the r by itself. And then on the left hand side, it's a part that we have to work out. First, we can cancel out this pi and that pi. And now we just have 36 divided by 2. And that will give us 18. And therefore, we see that 18 is equal to r. Of course, we can say r is equal to 18. So this is more the algebra way to solve the equation. And this is the way that you can think about the question and then just think about it backwards. Let me know which way do you guys like better. That's it for this question though.